Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and we have an urgent mission. We need ice. I started preparing to go and... oh, don't want that stone, don't want that stone. To go and grab the ice, and I came down here. Ice is completely gone. So we have an urgent problem to solve, and we need to get out there and get some ice. I am going to take, I think, the punt, because why not? We'll grab that on the board, and well, just sleep here. I'm easy. I've got a whole load of things on me. That sandwiches, a whole load of sandwiches there. So everything should be pretty good and dandy. We probably just want to top up our water before we set off, and then we are heading up north to find some frozen biomes to basically fill our packs with as much ice as we can humanly carry. And yeah, that is the plan. Now, in terms of where we're heading, usually I would head up to around about here. So I'm thinking probably head up that way as per. Where are we then? So we are. So if we head up to there, yeah, that should do, and then we could be able to get across country that way, I think. Yeah, it's a pain when you run out of... Come here, let me in. Pain when you run out of ice. So yeah, we are going to leave our little settlement behind. This is a long time since we've gone for a long distance journey, and let's head up and get the old ice situation sorted, because this is not good. But yeah, been an interesting week so far, and obviously the irony of the fact that I am having to go and get ice when I in an episode where I am actually away in a hot country is not lost on me. But you know, these things happen. That cow, I wonder whether that cow's ever actually moved from that spot, because I can't remember the last time I loaded these chunks. Missed you. But yeah, it's getting on there, and I must admit, I've been enjoying doing this keep work as much as I resisted the idea of doing a keep. With it being a smaller one, it's a lot easier to handle. But of course, without that ice, food is going to be, at these climates, food is going to be a major issue. Fortunately, we've got lots and lots of crops ready in the field, so we're not completely at nature's mercy yet. But anyway, I have got a little bit of a sailing trip to do, and well, I will see you when we get a bit closer. So back in a moment. Well, we've made landfall on the continent where the ice should be found. Now we've just got to make the journey across. We're still a little bit too y-axis now, and one of the things that I've been thinking about, because obviously we are planning our next season, and I'm still kind of going with a base of TerraFirmaCraft, which is an interesting mix because it does include Thermcraft, which could be, it's also HQM based, but all of that could be particularly interesting, for me anyway, especially to see how that as a mod works in this version, but within TerraFirmaCraft, you know, it kind of a an odd mix, if you like. So yeah, I am very, very interested to see how that goes. But right, so we've got some snowy bits over here. We need to find somewhere where there's a definite frozen ocean of water, frozen body of water. That's what we need, and that is not frozen, is it? Man, it's a good mountain range though. Where are we now? We are here. So if we go this way, I think. Now, one of the considerations that I'm toying around. We have got ice though. That's not bad. It's not brilliant at this point. I'd like to get a little bit more ice than we're seeing. So yeah, one consideration I'm thinking about is where to actually build. Do we go with a slightly easy? Well, yeah, it's not the easy route. Because your food preservation becomes a major issue if you go and build in the air like we have in the areas we've built this time in the tropics or the warmer climates. Yeah, I don't think there's anything down there of interest. So yeah, strangely enough, it isn't actually the easy option. But it does seem the easy option because the crops grow considerably more faster, and your growing season is considerably longer. So do we go with things? Do I go and try the opposite, and do I try to go for cold weather living? Now that's going to have very opposite problems. The foodstuffs should last considerably longer. Wow, look at the fish. But the downside to that is that the growing season will be much shorter, almost to the point of being impossibly shorter. And by that I mean I'm not stopping for this ice because I want to find a thicker patch. This is, you can see this is melting. It's still not quite cold enough. We need to get a little bit further north still. But yeah, so there's a kind of a question there, I suppose, an implied question as what you guys would like to see. Now, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it, because it's got to be something that's enjoyable, and if it's not enjoyable, then there's no point even trying, is there? But clearly, some design decisions, some gameplay decisions to be made on what is the better way to go. I think we're going to go for this area for starters. This looks reasonable. There's a lot of ice to break here, and obviously I've got the eyesore, so we are good for that. So now it's just a matter of grab ice as fast as I humanly can, grab a whole buttload of it, and then, with a bit of luck, the water will freeze again throughout the night, and we'll get more and more until we've got so much ice we don't actually know what to do with it. That's the idea, because I don't really want to, well, I won't have to make this trip again. This is the last ice gathering trip we'll have to make in this season, because we'll be done before long. It is a bit of an odd feeling. I always feel like we're missing something. You're missing an old friend when you end a season, but it is what it is. And what is the date? Early winter. It's still not cold enough, is it really? Doesn't matter though, we have to do it. So hey, there's a little bit of ice down there. Grab that. So I'm going to grab some ice. I'm thinking, oh, that looks actually like it might be actually even better over there. Looking at the ice, the snow, we might be better heading towards that bit of terrain and seeing what we got. Let's go and have a look together. Come with me. You may skip if you wish. Hello, cow. Right, we're getting definitely, that's got some definite coldness about it. There's a definite chill in the air about this one, but I don't know whether we've got a significantly colder environment yet. Difficult to tell. Let's head over to the water on the other side, or one of those ponds, and see what they're doing. But this definitely has the feel of somewhere that should be pretty cold and pretty damn icy. And if it's not, then my faith in everything is lost. It is melting by the looks of it still. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's melting pretty fast, actually. We'll grab what we can. So yeah, I've got a job to do, and which we need to do before it all vanishes. I think this is melting because this is just, these chunks haven't been loaded, and consequently the ice is updating on us as we speak. But give it a while, we should start to see it getting colder and icier, and overnight it should definitely, the water, as the sun sets, the water will freeze again. So I think that's the plan. We'll just hover around this area, these areas, and grab ice as and when we can, and hopefully the crops won't rot too much back home in the intervening time. Yes. Yeah, leave it with me. I'll be back in a little while. Getting colder, and this ice is improving steadily. I've now got about 6, probably 7 stacks now. The problem was, if you hit the F3, you can actually see that the apparent temperature is 0.63. The average biome temperature here is 14.89, and the temperature is 0.63. So as long as it's below 4, we will get freezing. What was happening where it was melting was it was actually about 6 degrees. So obviously the ice was melting faster than it was, it was old ice from unloaded biome. Oops, come on, start mucking me around. So yeah, this is now working out a little bit more effective. Still not freezing very fast. Now, the nice thing is, if you words, come on, it's not difficult. If you're trying to do this and you're finding that the ice isn't forming, sleep. Wait till the morning. Ice will form in the morning after the night, because obviously the temperature drops at night, so you get pretty much what you would expect to happen in the real world, that ice forms overnight and you can harvest it better then. Now we're starting to see ice vanishing again, so it's melting. It's, what time are we at? What's the temperature now? 1.46. Shouldn't be melting at this temperature, but there you go. Yeah, but you just go in, get some work, wait till the morning, and you'll be good again. I still need to grab a whole load. I know I don't technically need it. I mean, 4 stacks of 32 will almost certainly run that cellar for the rest of this season. But I'm kind of working on the basis that I've come this far, so let's get there. Let's do it proper, as if I were not ending the season at the end of this year and starting season 4. So yeah, we've got a little bit more ice there. How are we doing now? Ice, baby, ice. No, that one's not. That one's full. That one. Get in there, you ice. And then that one there. So what I'll probably do is get that full, and then I think we're probably good. I think three clay vessels full of ice should be more than adequate. I didn't need as much food as I thought I'd need. I always overestimate it, has to be said. And I think it's because those boats really do make the travel so efficient. It is crazy the level of efficiency you get when you travel by boat or by Hoss. You know, you don't use half as much food, which I suppose makes sense. I mean, you know, you certainly wouldn't use as much energy if you know yourself if you were doing that normally. So why would you expect it to be different in this? But yeah, we're getting there steadily. There's a bit more ice, so I'll have a quick sleep, I think. Let me just get the old bed down. Right, so if you have a look now, you see the apparent temperature is 2.14, so we're not seeing any freezing. We need to drink, so we'll get that sorted while we're here, and then we shall sleep the night off. And boop, 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 and then we can pop you up. We can eat another sandwich. Yum 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 yum. And if you look around, you should see ice is now reforming, and the reason for that is the temperature is minus 1.64. so that's how, if you're really desperate and you can't find ice, sleep through the night. If you sleep through the night, you'll get ice forming around the area quite easily and quickly, and then you can just go and grab it and you're done with. So yeah, we've got a little bit more ice to grab. This pond here looks like it's got a good selection of ice to grab, so we'll do that. And what are we at now? Need another stack and a bit, and then we'll head back and we'll see what mischief we can get back up to on the castle in terms of getting that a little bit more finished. I'd like to try and get better just double check that I'm not stepping into some kind of sinkhole. I would like to try and get a reasonable bit of floor work done and interior decorating in the main keep area today, I think, and I'd like to start thinking about where we're going to do our access for the dungeons and how that's going to work, although we'll probably not get the actual dungeons started today. That's possibly a little bit more, so we need 10. So yeah, I think that's probably the plan when we get back. Get the freezer going again, and 8, 9, 10. Lovely. We'll break that. That should fix that. Doesn't really matter, but right, that is that, and we can head back. So yeah, I've got the joy of the little walk and sail back to the ranch, and I suppose the best thing is I will see you there. So until we get there, see you in a little while. Okay, we got back, and the ice is, as we know, gone. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I got three of these full, and what we're going to do is get this thing going, because that is the main task. I took advantage of the opportunity and got a whole load of aspen because I was passing it. Now it's freezing in here, lovely. But what we do need to do is, because a lot of this is decaying, so we probably need to run I mean, look, it's so much has gone, it's untrue. I need to come back, really whiz back down, just empty my inventory of stuff, whiz back down and put the pull everything out and trim it, basically, to get some life back in, some lifespan back into it. And yeah, that's going to be quite a job. Oops. Oh well, doesn't matter, because I want to do one here as well. Anyway, and there as well. So yeah, I've just got some sorting out to do, and we are good to go, I think. Probably not, because I've just I checked before I started recording. Oh, I also found some bushes, and I realised that we are further in recording than I thought. So I'm going to quit beating around the bush, just get things sorted out a little bit, and I will be right back. All right, I'm just kind of putting in more finishing touches. I'm putting in this roof here at the moment, just getting this out of the way, and I brought a whole load of aspen and white cedar over with me, just to make sure we have everything we need to pretty much complete this. Now we are going to need more of this, so we'll do it, and I think I'll do. The thing is, these always cut down anyway, so it's not a biggie if. And then finally that there, lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've got floor and ceiling. It's a little bit cramped, to be honest, because it's only 3 high. It would probably benefit from having it up 4 high rather than 3. This obviously this comes in here nicely. I did bring over some of these, so what I was thinking was if we hit the old F7 key, because this we can't do the discrete lighting on, so we're going to borrow a little bit of that going on in there. We also need to chisel this. So each one of these is going to be chiseled back. The green isn't. We're keeping that theme going. And hopefully this chisel will last long enough to do everything here. This doesn't have to do a lot more, this chisel. It's kind of served its purpose. We need to decide what we're going to do with regards window stroke, air flow into the thing. Are we going to go with more arrow slits out of here, or are we going to go with more traditional things, shall we say? Traditional. Right, we need some of this stuff, and we need to put a door in here. We can put these. I brought these as well over here, so these can be proper lighting in here as well. That kind of works, and yeah, I'm happy with the way this is starting to come together. It's I would say it's exactly as I imagined. I mean, this bit is pretty much exactly as I imagined, but the rest of it is, it's firm plans, but sometimes the plans are not as firm as they might otherwise be. Now, one thing I do want to do is we'll take this one out here, and we're going to have access to the roof of this is going to be via ladder from here, I think. And then what we need to think about is some tiki touches on the top, or cheaty touches, take your pick on the naming. The alternative would be, actually maybe that is a better idea. Let me just have this lot. So maybe we will be better off if I come grab this tiki torch from here like this. Yeah, there's a little bit we can sort that. That's not a problem. and we take this one here. Now what happens if I move this one these closer? Bonk. Doesn't make any difference. That one does. So we'll go there and there. So that's all that fully illuminated nicely. Excellent. And then if we come in here and we have our ladder come up there and at the other side, then yeah, this is all self-contained, isn't it? And you've almost got a rationale for this little bit here as well. Plus I've got a couple of tiki torches just to be going on with. One there perhaps, one there, and then we'll just need something over here and here, but that's neither here nor there really. That works. Right, we need to get a little bit more in the way of tiki torch illumination going on and stuff like that. We need to get this door. Now what I am thinking is we're going to go with a but then we are going to go with, now I've got a choice here. I can either do that, which doesn't really, no, I don't like that. So let us go, we've got several, well, we've got some of this already, so let's just go in like this. And then chisel these back. That probably, oh, I need one more, damn it. Yeah, because what we can do then is if we kind of go back with this and go back this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh, I suppose it's all right. It's not brilliant by any stretch of the imagination. So all I'm thinking is if we go back on this by 1 here, and then if we mode and go, and then go and take that out. So we've got a ridge just running up. It kind of gives the impression of a door. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of what we got. So I wanted, did I just take an extra? I did, damn it. Oh well. We'll see how it looks. I'm not going to worry too much, but yeah, you've got, you know, we'll stick with it and we'll see how we go. But I'm not hugely enamored by that. I would possibly be better if that was off to one side, and then we'd kind of I can't do it, I can't chisel in that though. Chisels and bits, why you knowing this? Okay, what's left? A couple of tiki torches. There's doors all over the place. I need to eat something before I die of starvation. Give me a sandwich. Okay, and thank you. There we go. And yeah, I think because these are maple doors, I think this on the keep will have these hickory aspen doors, but down here these will be maple as well, so we'll get those sorted out. But on the whole, I'm pretty happy with the way this is looking. So if we put one there and one there, and then one there and one there, that kind of gives you the coverage on the roof. And yeah, I think that's probably going to do as this episode. Now the next thing I'm going to have to work on with any degree of anger is going to be the the dungeons, but we need to also start thinking about decorating in here as well. So that's probably the next job. But until that, oh, we also need to know what we're going to do window wise in this as well. Whether we're going to, you know, have arrow slits, or I mean, arrow slits would make more sense. One there perhaps, one there and there. Nothing on the back wall. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have a think about that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.